So with the massive success of Sinners, it's clear. Original films are not just wanted, they're needed. So let's talk about why original stories are kind of like palate cleanses that we've been craving after years of IP-driven content. Hey guys, Chris Chevis here. Thank you for visiting my channel. Today's a little shorter of an episode. We're going to talk about, like I said in the opening, original content and why Sinners is a perfect example, a perfect catalyst to why original films are very much needed. Now, honestly, after watching Sinners, I couldn't stop talking about it. I did like 4 TikTok videos breaking the movie down, what I thought about it. I text like tons of my friends saying, hey, go see the movie. And I still found myself processing the film days after. Honestly, it's been a really long time since a film has made me feel like that. I think in a previous video I talked about that, and I think Inception was one of the other films that popped in my mind where after, like days after the film, I'm still kind of processing it and kind of like theorizing, and you know, it's Christopher Nolan. His brain's like a puzzle. But director and writer Ryan Coogler delivered on a story, cultural depth, and genre-bending brilliance. He weaves vampire lore with historical context to craft a narrative rich in symbolism and a lot of emotional weight. So at the time of recording this video, let me read this, okay? So Sinners has grossed over $207 million worldwide. That's crazy for an original film, with estimates pushing it to $240 million by its 3rd weekend. Now, when it comes to original films, you know, like I said in the opening, IPs are kind of taking over everything. So for original film to move in to that space and make the waves that it did, this film is very, very special. Honestly, in a world dominated by sequels, reboots, and shared universes, original films show us the power of storytelling. They take risks. They introduce a fresh perspective and connect with the audience in unexpected ways. Movies like Sinners prove that there's still an appetite for bold, new ideas for stories that actually don't follow a formula. Original films do matter because they push the industry forward. They create icons, they create new conversations, and a new way to see the world. There are stories that stay with us, not because we've seen them before, it's because we haven't. With franchises like Marvel, DC, and Pixar dominating the box office, when Sinners came in, it kind of gave us this like, oh, where have you been all this time? Now listen, I'm a huge fan of Marvel and DC and comic books and horror. Like, I'm a fan of all these things, and I'll go opening night to these films because I love them. They're things that I read as a kid. But original films is just, in the slew of movies that are running in my mind, I can pluck out the ones that stick out because they're fresh and they're new and there's something that I never thought about before. I mean, sure, there have been original hits that have dominated the box office, like Titanic, Avatar, and Finding Nemo. And I even mentioned him before, but Christopher Nolan has also pushed the boundaries of storytelling, even with familiar frameworks. But Sinners came along, I think, at a right time where cinema needed something, needed like a, okay. So if you're watching this and you're a filmmaker and you have an idea just sitting on the shelf, dust it off. The world is ready to hear the things that you're passionate about. It doesn't matter how crazy it is, take that idea and film it. I think it was Quentin Tarantino when someone asked him, you know, I want to be a filmmaker, but I just don't know what to do. And I think his response was, just make the movie. So I encourage you, take your phone, take your camera, whatever you have, doesn't matter how good or how bad it is, start filming things that you want to see. Take your original ideas, take your stories, take them from something that's on the page to something tangible. Original stories matter. Let's keep telling them. But thanks guys for hanging out with me. It's a kind of a shorter episode, but I kind of just wanted to really talk about original films. And also, how many times have you seen Sinners? I've seen it twice. I might go see it a 3rd time, who knows? But like always, if you haven't liked and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.